Good morning. My name's Rick Horton. 2 weeks ago, the Henry County School Board voted to demolish these two homes behind me. The Taxpayers Association of Martinsville and Henry County has invited you this morning to hear the entire story.
What the school board did not tell you is that they authorized payment of $125,000 to purchase 126 Oakland Avenue in 2009 without any negotiation or use of a market appraisal to determine its true value. A county employee advised the school board that the home held $92,444 of value, but the board chose to pay $125,000 for it. Within 2 weeks of a letter from the school board to the owner expressing interest to purchase, a contract to purchase was signed. The board chose not to engage the service of a certified market appraiser to determine its value. As a consequence, this was not an arm's length transaction and the taxpayer was not well served.
Our group is composed of reasonable people. We exist to question the expenditures of the tax dollars being spent in Henry County and Martinsville.
Henry County Interim Superintendent Dr. David Martin told Star News that the land was purchased for parking and safety.
These two houses were purchased by the school board in anticipation of future needs for both Collinsville Primary and for John Redd. And so now they are a liability for us, and because they're vacant. And the board has voted to have those buildings demolished, and then we're going to put in additional parking, both for Collinsville Primary and for John Redd when there are community events.
Will this alleviate the problem like after school when there are cars that are coming down the street?
Certainly. We're going to have additional parking, and it is all about safety, both for the parents that are picking up and dropping off students and the students themselves.
Today's issue was the first brought by the new Taxpayers Association of Martinsville and Henry County. The press conference was interrupted by the Henry County Sheriff's Office.
Boards, no textbooks.
Everybody, this land is posted. It's Henry County property, and we've been requested by the school board to ask everybody to leave.
Let me see, you said by the school board?
School board.
Actually, Superintendent Dr. Martin called and
Dr. Martin?
said the land is posted, so we're going to ask you all respectfully to leave the property. This property and the next property.
Okay.
It's all
And it is posted, so
We'll go across the street.
okay.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Oh, I think it was obnoxious on the board's part. We're peace-loving people. We haven't ever done anything wrong, except tried to show that there's a better way to spend taxpayer money. And if they want to use the sheriff's department, it sure makes them look like they got something that they don't want you to see.
It was a shock, though, to see four. I mean, one would have probably been sufficient to come and ask us to move, but for four of them to show up, I mean, do we look violent? You know what I mean? So there again, another waste of tax dollars. Send four when you should have sent one. Perry.
On their first press outing, the new Taxpayers Association is asking for the resignations of School Board Chairman Kathy Rogers and Interim Superintendent Dr. David Martin.
Based on what the facts present, we find a change in leadership is necessary. By choosing to make decisions on the whim of fiscal irresponsibility, misrepresentation, and a clear disregard for the welfare of its constituents, a complete collapse of organizational integrity has occurred. Leadership is all about honesty and looking after the stockholders of any organization. The stockholders of the school board are the taxpayers of Henry County. The taxpayers expect their leaders to perform due diligence and manage all resources wisely. The purchase and management of these homes has failed to meet that expectation. Therefore, the Taxpayers Association of Martinsville Henry County calls for the resignation of Chairwoman Rogers and Acting Superintendent Martin.
Now, during this press conference, they asked for your resignation and Kathy Rogers. Any comment on that?
Well, I've never met with these people and certainly would welcome the opportunity to do so. I would be curious as to why they would like for me to resign.
Covering taxpayers' issues in Henry County, I'm Charles Rourke reporting for Star News.